Dylan Conway from United Kingdom in Kervone is P7. J. Conell in Simini is P2. Best lap is a 1:24.581. Peter Grobler in Kervone is third. J. Conell is second. Peter Grobler in SE is third. Mike Gear in SE is P4. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Peter Grobler is P3. Juan Niemand in Torrentino is 8th. Peter Grobler in Kervone is P3. Juan Niemand is P7. Best lap is a 1:25.692. Peter Grobler is P3. Mike Gear from South Africa in Roma is P4. Peter Grobler in Semaforo is third. Yuan Yemen from South Africa in SE is 7th. Mike Gear in Roma is 4th. Dylan Conway is PA. Five minutes remaining in the session. Janine Glad is P6. Peter Grobler in Semini is third. Mike Gear is 4th. Best lap is a 1:25.007. From South Africa in SE is 9. Tommy Glad in Kervone is 5th. Janine Glad is 6th. Irfan Yemen in Semaforo is 7th. Conway is 8th. Janine Glad is 6th. Tommy Glad in Kervone is 5th. Janine Glad in Essie is P6. Tommy Glad in Essie is 5th. Leon van Linden is P9. Best lap is a 1:27.440. qualification session is at Autodromo Piero Tarifai in Rome, Italy. The wind speed is 6 km/h from the northeast. Dylan Conway from United Kingdom is third. Yuan Yemen from South Africa in Simini is 5th. South Africa is 9th. Jeffrey Eliru is up 11.75 in Trinsa. Jeffrey Eliru is up 11.95 in Essie. Jeffrey Eliru improved his P1 with a 124.677. Jay Conell is provisional pole with a 124.647. Yuan Yemend is 5th. Yuan Yemend improved his third with a 125.673. 1.026 off pole. Yuan Yemend is up 0.01 in Simini. Leon van Linden from South Africa is P8 up 0.12. Best lap is a 127.186. 2.539 off pole. Yuan Yemend in Semaforo is 5th up 0.20. Leon van Linden in Semaforo is P8 up 0.33. Janine Glad from South Africa in Roma is P6. Janine Glad improved his P5 with a 125.465. 0.818 off pole. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Tommy Glad is 9th. Tommy Glad is up 13.87 in Roma. Tommy Glad improved his 7th with a 126.269. 1.622 off pole. Leon van Linden in Siemini is P9 up 0.17. Dylan Conway is P8 up 0.36. Tommy Glad from South Africa is 7th up 0.73. Tommy Glad improved his P5 with a 125.397. 0.750 off pole. Janine Glad in Trinsa is P6 up 0.21. Yuan Yemen in SE is P7 up 0.21. Yuan Yemen improved his P5 with a 125.385. 0.738 off pole. Tommy Glad in SE is 6th up 0.25. Yuan Yemen from South Africa in Siemini is P5 up 0.11. Mike Gear from South Africa in SE is P4 up 0.30. Mike Gear improved his 4th with a 124.954. 0.307 off pole. Jeffrey Eliru is P2. Jeffrey Eliru is provisional pole with a 124.531. Janine Glad from South Africa in SE is 7th up 0.25. Tommy Glad in Torrentino is 5th up 0.11. Peter Grobler in Roma is P3. Peter Grobler improved his 3rd with a 124.765. 0.234 off pole. Tommy Glad in Roma is P5. Dylan Conway is 8th. Dylan Conway improved his 8th with a 125.727. 1.196 off pole. Jay Connell from South Africa in SE is P2 up 0.19. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Jake O'Neill is provisional pole with a 1:24.440. Peter Grobler in SE is P3. Janine Glad is 7th. Janine Glad improved is P5 with a 1:25.186. 0.746 off pole. Peter Grobler is 3rd. Best lap is a 1:24.765. 0.325 off pole. Mike Gear in SE is 4th. Mike Gear is up 0.12 in Roma. Mike Gear improved is P4 with a 1:24.773. 0.333 off pole. The race session is at Autodromo Piero Tarifai in Rome, Italy. The wind speed is 3 km/h from the north-northeast. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Jeffrey Eliru is 2nd. Jake O'Neill from South Africa in Carbone is 3rd. Mike Gear from South Africa in Simini is 4th. Janine Glad from South Africa in Trinsa is 6th. Is now P7. Tommy Glad from South Africa in Torrentino is 2nd. Yuan Yemen from South Africa is 4th. Jake O'Neill is 5th. Yuan Yemen in Carbone is P4. Best lap is a 1:36.692. 2.164 off the fastest lap. Jake O'Neill is 5th, 0.1 behind Yuan Yemen. Yuan Yemen in Semaforo is P4, 0.1 ahead of Jake O'Neill. Yuan Yemen lost P4 to Jake O'Neill. is fourth. Best lap is a 1:37.049. 2.521 off the fastest lap. In Roma is 5th, 0.2 behind Jaco Nell. Leon van Linden from South Africa is P4, 0.2 ahead of Yuan Yemen. Yuan Yemen is 5th battling Leon van Linden. Yuan Yemen passed Leon van Linden for 4th. Dylan Conway from United Kingdom is 5th, 0.1 behind Leon van Linden. Yuan Yemen in Semaforo is 6th, 0.5 behind Dylan Conway. Jeffrey Eliru from South Africa on lap 3 is P7, 0.5 behind Yuan Yemen. In Roma on lap 3 is P5, 0.2 ahead of Yuan Yemen. Yuan Yemen in Kervon is P6, 0.1 behind Dylan Conway. Jeffrey Eliru in Simini is 7th, 0.5 behind Yuan Yemen. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Jeffrey Eliru is now 5th. Leon van Linden is P7, 0.5 behind Yuan Yemen. Janine Glad from South Africa in Semaforo is P8, 0.4 behind Leon van Linden. Dylan Conway in SE is P5, 0.3 behind Jeffrey Eliru. Yuan Yemen in Roma is P6, 0.4 behind Dylan Conway. Janine Glad in Kervon is P8 battling Leon van Linden. Janine Glad was 3.5 faster last lap. Janine Glad passed Leon van Linden for 7th. Janine Glad lost P7 to Leon van Linden. Dylan Conway from United Kingdom is P6, 0.1 behind Yuan Yemen. Janine Glad from South Africa is P8, 0.3 behind Leon van Linden. Dylan Conway is P6, 0.3 behind Yuan Yemen. Janine Glad on lap 5 is 8th, 0.4 behind Leon van Linden. Dylan Conway on lap 6 is 6th, 0.8 behind Yuan Niemann. Janine Glad is P8, 0.4 behind Leon van Linden. Peter Grobler in Semaforo is P9, 0.5 behind Janine Glad. Peter Grobler passed Janine Glad break. P6, 0.8 behind Yuan Niemann. Jay Connell is third, 1.2 behind Tommy Glad. Dylan Conway is sixth. Best lap is a 1:25.759. 0.941 off the fastest lap. Minutes remaining in the session. Jay Connell is P3. Tommy Glad from South Africa is third. Dylan Conway is sixth, 0.5 behind Yuan Niemann. Janine Glad in Tornantino is 8th, 1.0 behind Peter Grobler. Conway from United Kingdom is 6th, 0.8 behind Yuan Niemann. Janine Glad in Kervone is P8, 0.3 behind Peter Grobler. Janine Glad was 0.6 faster last lap. Grobler is 8th, 0.1 behind Janine Glad. Janine Glad was 0.6 faster last lap. Dylan Conway from United Kingdom is P6, 0.5 behind Yuan Niemann. Grobler in SE is P8, 0.5 behind Janine Glad. Dylan Conway in Kervone is 6th, 0.6 behind Yuan Niemand. Peter Grobler is P8, 0.5 behind Janine Glad. Peter Grobler passed Janine Glad for 7th. Janine Glad is 8th. Best lap is a 125.129. 0.334 off the fastest lap. Peter Grobler is 7th, 1.4 behind Dylan Conway. In Semaforo is 2nd. Best lap is a 124.795. Peter Grobler is 7th, 1.0 behind Dylan Conway. Jeffrey Eliru is P4. Best lap is a 124.831. 0.036 off the fastest lap. Peter Grobler is 7th, 0.5 behind Dylan Conway. Just finished the race. Mike Gear finished P1. Jake O'Neill finished P2. Tommy Glad finished 3rd. Jeffrey Eliru finished 4th. Yuan Niemand finished 5th. Dylan Conway finished P6. Peter Grobler finished P7. Janine Glad finished 8th. Leon van Linden is 9th. Leon van Linden finished P9. The race session is at Autodromo Piero Tariffi in Rome, Italy. The wind speed is 11 km/h from the northeast. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Tommy Glad is third. Jeffrey Eliru from South Africa in Kervone is third. Leon van Linden from South Africa in Simini is 7th. Janine Glad from South Africa in Trinsa is P7. Grobler in Torrentino is 4th. Jay Connell from South Africa is P5. Mike Gear from South Africa in Kervone is P4, 0.1 behind Peter Grobler. Mike Gear passed Peter Grobler for third. Peter Grobler is P4. Best lap is a 1:35.153. 1.912 off the fastest lap. Mike Gear in Semaforo is P4, 0.2 behind Peter Grobler. Mike Gear lost 4th to Jay Connell. Jay Connell is P4, 0.1 ahead of Mike Gear. Mike Gear in Roa is 5th, 0.4 behind Jay Connell. Jay Connell is 4th, 0.3 behind Peter Grobler. Tommy Glad from South Africa in Simini is second, 0.3 behind Yuan Niemand. Jake O'Neill is P4, 0.1 behind Peter Grobler. Tommy Glad in Semaforo is second. Best lap is a 1:25.297. 0.156 off the fastest lap. Peter Grobler in SE is P4, 0.2 behind Jake O'Neill. Tommy Glad in Roma is P2, 0.4 behind Yuan Niemand. Peter Grobler in Carbone is 4th, 0.3 behind Jake O'Neill. Peter Grobler is now 3rd. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Mike Gear in Trinsa is 4th, 0.9 behind Peter Grobler. Peter Grobler in Torrentino is P3, 0.3 behind Jake O'Neill. Jake O'Neill was 0.8 faster last lap. Jake O'Neill is second, 0.3 behind Yuan Niemand. Peter Grobler is P3, 0.4 behind Jake O'Neill. Jeffrey Eliru is 7th. Best lap is a 1:24.647. Leon van Linden is P7, 0.1 behind Jeffrey Eliru. Peter Grobler in Semaforo is second, battling Yuan Niemand. Peter Grobler lost P2 to Yuan Niemand. Mike Gear is P4, 0.3 behind Peter Grobler. Peter Grobler in Roma is P2, 0.2 behind Jake O'Neill. Gear is P4, 0.4 behind Yuan Niemand. Mike Gear was 0.8 faster last lap. Peter Grobler is P2, 0.1 behind Jake O'Neill. Mike Gear is P4, battling Yuan Niemand. Mike Gear passed Yuan Niemand for P3. Yuan Niemand from South Africa in Semaforo on lap 6 is 4th, 0.5 behind Mike Gear. Essie is P2, 0.2 behind Jake O'Neill. Janine Vlad is 8th, 0.5 behind Leon van Linden. Janine Vlad passed Leon van Linden for P7. Leon van Linden is P8, 0.3 behind Janine Vlad. Peter Grobler is 2nd. Best lap is a 1:25.046. 0.399 off the fastest lap. Mike here in Tornatino is 3rd. Best lap is a 1:25.130. 0.483 off the fastest lap. Peter Grobler in Roma is 2nd, 0.5 behind Jake O'Neill. 5 minutes remaining in the session. From South Africa is P3, 0.5 behind Peter Grobler. Peter Grobler in Simini is P2. Here on lap 8 is P3, 0.4 behind Peter Grobler. Peter Grobler in Semaforo is P2, 0.3 ahead of Mike Gear. Essie is P3, 0.4 behind Peter Grobler. Peter Grobler is 2nd, 0.4 behind Jake O'Neill. Mike Gear in Kervone is 3rd, 0.4 behind Peter Grobler. Peter Grobler in Simini is P2, 0.3 behind Jake O'Neill. Gear in Semaforo is 3rd, 0.5 behind Peter Grobler. Peter Grobler in Essie is 2nd, 0.4 behind Jake O'Neill. P3, 0.5 behind Peter Grobler. Peter Grobler in Kervone is P2, 0.2 behind Jake O'Neill. Dylan Conway from United Kingdom is P9, 0.5 behind Leon van Linden. Dylan Conway passed Leon van Linden for 8th. Peter Grobler in Trinsa is 2nd, 0.1 behind Jake O'Neill. Mike Gear on lap 10 is 3rd, 0.4 behind Peter Grobler. Jeffrey Eliru is P6, 0.4 behind Yuan Niemand. Peter Grobler is 2nd, 0.3 ahead of Mike Gear. Mike Gear in Curvone is 3rd, 0.2 behind Peter Grobler. Jeffrey Eliru from South Africa in Simini is P6, 0.2 behind Yuan Niemand. Peter Grobler is 2nd, 0.3 behind Jake O'Neill. Mike Gear in Torrentino is 3rd, 0.4 behind Peter Grobler. Jeffrey Eliru in Essie is P6. Peter Grobler is P2, 0.4 behind Jake O'Neill. Yuan Niemand in Curvone is P6 battling Jeffrey Eliru. Peter Grobler is 2nd, 0.2 ahead of Mike Gear. South Africa in Semaforo is 3rd, 0.4 behind Peter Grobler. Jake O'Neill finished 1st. Peter Grobler finished P2. Mike Gear finished P3. Tommy Glad finished P4. Jeffrey Eliru finished 5th. Yuan Niemand finished 6th. Dylan Conway finished 7th. Leon van Linden finished 8th.